So day two. Now you can talk about day two. Mr. Black, please remind me about day two.
Day two, woke up bright and early, went to GameStop, and I won King of the Web. There was this huge, long process to get me a gift card. I won a $500 gift card, and I went, when I was in Halifax, I actually woke up bright and early, once again, to go to GameStop to buy all these gift cards to give away to my streamers, like the people that watch my stream. And did all that for like an hour, got to the cashier, and realized that the card was no good in Canada.
Which that cashier had a really unfortunate time.
Yeah, sour about that.
Yeah.
So when I was here, day two, we went there, bought $500 worth of stuff, and you guys will obviously be seeing some of that being given away on my live stream, twitch.tv/Lagtv Maximus Black. And yeah, that was pretty much it for the morning. And then we went here to MLG. Oh, we had IHOP, $5 breakfast.
You guys had IHOP.
Yeah, you were.
I was sleeping.
$5 breakfast, which was pretty boss. And then came here. I won my first set of matches because I was in the losers bracket, and then I lost my second set, so I was knocked out.
Hendrilisk.
Yeah, Hendrilisk hurt me pretty bad. And that was pretty much it. Hung out with a lot of fans. Want to talk about the clutch thing?
Well, yeah, you got challenged on, actually it was day one, theoretically. You got challenged, or not theoretically, that happened on day one, but Jeff got challenged, as many of you know, by Clutch on the main stage as he was reading a tweet to a dance-off.
Never challenged the boss.
And so, except, well, Clutch could probably do it, actually, if it's a dance-off.
Did you not? Okay.
All right, well,
do
okay.
what?
All right.
Because he would have died.
Okay, so, like, literally, would have died.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we hear this, and Jeff was in the middle of a game when he heard this, and he looked over and he was like, heard his name, he was like, what the hell did I just hear? And anyway, we explained to him what happened, and we went to talk to Clutch after you had finished your game. So we go and talk to Clutch, and we're setting this up and saying, do you want to actually do this? We can do it in between games or something like that. We can maybe do it on the main stage if we have some time. In between games, they usually have those panning shots of the crowd or whatever, boring as hell. There's always some guy on camera who doesn't want to be on camera picking his nose or some shit. Anyway, that was the time we were going to do it. And he said he'll see what he could do. It's probably going to happen, the next day, so day two. And if not, maybe some other time. So anyway, that didn't happen. So, but before that, we had gotten into the hotel room, and we had this crazy idea. We knew that there was no way, no offense, that Jeff was going to win in a dance-off against Clutch.
Unless I was busting out some Michael Jackson. I could definitely hold my own, but I've seen his moves.
And he does some serious, and he always, the most important part about this.
There you go.
Is he
I was setting it up.
Yeah, he always finishes. I hope he does this in other places too. With like a pop lock Kamea,
yeah, he does.
Which is with some weird, and then he brings it in, and it's epic.
Which I think is really cool.
It's cool. The
Yeah,
first time
cool
I saw it, I came 1,000 times.
That's like the finishing move, in your Mortal Kombat.
Absolutely.
That's the finishing.
So he did that. So our plan was, what if we just did a ridiculous reenactment of the Spirit Bomb from Dragon Ball Z? This is what Jeff said. We'll just do that. We'll just skip right to the Dragon Ball Z part. And I said, that sounds both retarded and brilliant, so let's run with that idea. And then eventually, by the time we got back to the hotel, or just before, I said, hey, why don't we just take this all the way? Let's get some like Bristol board and some sticks, and we're going to make you some hair, and you can go Super Saiyan, and then I will have like sticks with balls on the end of it that you can use for your like Spirit Bomb thing, and it was going to get bigger and everything. It was going to be like a freaking Broadway production by the time it was all said and done. Anyway, that was our plan. It didn't go through because it never actually happened on the stage. So we're sitting around with all this gear.
I went to Walmart. And
yeah,
got
you went to
all
Walmart,
these supplies.
bought it all. I drew the hair.
A dude that was here with us actually had like the Goku shirt.
I had a Goku shirt.
So it was all gonna work.
Yeah.
So we were up till like 2 o'clock in the morning cutting shit out.
And by we mean the guy who actually had the shirt.
Yeah.
Because I gave up cutting it because Jeff bought like this 3/4 inch friggin' corrugated cardboard freaking Bristol
and like
board.
$1.09 scissors, which was really, really cheap.
Bad
But anyway,
time.
back to the story.
Anyway, yeah. So anyway, that didn't happen on day two. So I guess we'll finish that story for day three.
No, let's just tell them what happened.
We're going to say on day three.
All right, guys, coming up, day 3.
Day 3, because that was all that happened on day 2. We went back to the hotel. We had food. Jeff passed out. I passed out because we were tired. It was a very exciting evening. Hotel food was mediocre, right? Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
2.5. That's it.
It's like a quesadilla and some wings, 2.5.
2.5.
We'll see you day 3.